Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where I'm taking another suggestion. This suggestion being about a month old. It comes from Michael Hintz. Thank you. It has us in an alternate history where Qing China has been at war with Japan for 5 years. We are sailing a small detachment consisting of a battleship and escorts. When we get a report of an enemy fleet with a bunch of troop ships of older technology. This is an escort group. I think the intention was the battleships were supposed to be older tech, whereas the other ones are supposed to be recent, but the custom battle designer really isn't that sophisticated. We'll start at 20 kilometers. Then the objective is to sink half the transports. Optional to sink all the escorts, and also optional to sink all objectives in less than 5 hours. So let's get into it. Some compromise in there, but we'll see how it goes. We have stability, floatability, and resistance, or hull form. Do we want a faster dreadnought, or do we want a more accurate one? I think I'll stick with the more accurate one. Now comes the interesting one. I'm looking primarily at long-range accuracy. I am also looking at the other stats. It's a clear winner of the tall advanced. It's not a surprise. Secondary towers, looking at the same things. Base accuracy, damage control, spotting. Actually, that's really good spotting. But we'll go with that one. We want a funnel. We'll stick with just one small one for now, which will not be enough, I know. Main guns. Center line. We can go up to 17-inch. Good grief. Mark 1s. We're going to use 16 Mark 2s. 14-inch Mark 3s, 11-inch Mark 4s, 9-inch Mark 5s. I'm tempted to do something absolutely bonkers and do a mixed battery. So I think we will use a 16-inch triple, no dual, up forward. Then we'll stick a barbette, and that takes 16s per can. We'll drop down to 14-inch triples. Need to check the barbettes. Standard. I think the medium can support a 14. I'm always forgetting. And it can. It constantly surprises me. However, it's blocked, so we need the taller one. So we have the 14-inch triples. We'll put those back here as well. Then I'll do the 11-inch triple off that tower for small guns, so that won't work for getting 3 super firing up forward. Well, this is a totally bonkers design, but the idea is 16-inch heavies for punching power, 14-inch as the primary, 11-inch as a heavy secondary. We'll get our lovely, oh man, so many 8-inch slots. This is great. Not surprised, no slots for 7s that weren't already taken. Same for 6s, 5s. Nope. Oh no, they do have a 3 slot. Can I stick regular ones on there? No, that is a casemate slot. Interesting. And then we'll get the secondaries. If I can stick... Oh, yes, that's right, barbettes. That'll be too short. That will actually get tall enough. What about the standard? We'll see if it fits. I don't think it'll be tall enough for the 8-inch to super... Oh, no, it is. Just by a little bit. And the short will not be enough. I'm almost certain of that. Yeah. Funnels. Standard barbette. We'll stick an 8-inch there. Oop, pardon me. We can stick some more 8-inch. We already have so many 8-inch. Do I really need more turrets of 8-inch? The answer is no. But I like them. 7-inch. Nothing there. We'll stick 6-inch triples. We'll switch to doubles. We do have the accuracy. But it's so minor. An accuracy increase. 5s, no extra slots. 4s, no extra slots. 3s, no extra slots. Leaves 2s. And we can stick triples. That's amazing. Alright. So, the aft offset is pretty bad. Let's move 17-inch forward. Move 14-inch, or sorry, 16-inch forward. Move 14-inch forward. I'm happy with those arcs. Will that block that too much? Maybe there. That's not too bad. And we'll take the forward tower. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to move just the tower, thank you. I'm not trying to move everything. Alright, nothing for it. I think I need to delete the tower. We know what fits on it. And there we go. See if we can clear the air. Ooh, that really hurts that arc. It's fine. forgot. We might be able to stretch it. Are there any additional... Nope, didn't think so. Do I want that flush with the superstructure or sitting there independent? I'm going to leave it flush. Let's start looking. More oil. How much is the funnel weight? I think that's well worth it. This cost I don't care about. Geared turbines, auxiliary shaft, full armor, full barbette, full anti-torp, triple bottomed, reinforced bulkheads, anti-flood with an amazing citadel. We want light shells. We'll take the light. Because we have the heavy guns, I'm tempted to take the lyddite. Could do cordite as well. Less penalty to penetration, but less range. More of a lob, because the muzzle velocity is slower. Yeah, we'll do cordite 1. Not worried about reloading or hydraulics. We want stereoscopic. We want the sonar, radio direction finding to hunt down wayward ships. Delete the... not yet. We have a 34. Funnel capacity of 13, so we need just shy of 40. So that would be 1,400 tons. That would be 1,000. And do a single large funnel. Unless we go faster. There we go. Now let's see if we can clear all these errors. Oh, and it doesn't even grab the rest of it. Okay. We'll get rid of all that nonsense. And delete one of our casemates. Casemates, 8-inch. Casemates, 3-inch. Ooh, we get a third one. Then we get the secondary guns. No 8-inch. 6-inch triples there. And I don't think we had anything till we got down to 2s. Or no 3-inch slots. Go to the main guns, center line, 11-inch. Like that. And now we have some deck space to work with. We can add torpedoes, we can add more secondaries. Would that be awkward? Let's block that a bit. What about... keep getting errors with that. Why is that an error? Okay, let's stick them up here instead. We have them a little bit farther forward. We could stick a second set, or we do something like more 6-inch secondaries. Okay, that doesn't block much. I don't really want... I can get rid of those three there, and we can put something heavier there. Either more 6s. I think I'm cramming stuff on here, though, so I think I will wait on that. Should be an interesting silhouette. Double check the engine efficiency. We've got it. We'll sacrifice a little bit of the bulkheads. Everything's maxed out already. If I look at the 14-inch guns, we want at least 16-inch belt. I mean, that's kind of excessive, really. And let's go with 12 for extended. Which is going to leave us weak on the deck, maybe? Let's go 4.5 on the deck. And 3. 4.5. How about that? You can get a solid deck all the way through. But I think a 3 would be plenty. Let's do 20 for the tower, 20 for the turrets. Our top 6. Secondaries, I normally do 2. And we have some room to breathe. We're starting to see the hit on the engine efficiency. What are we using? We're using advanced funnel large. Which has those 3-inch slots. We can go to the long one that might fit. We'll lose those 3-inch, but I don't really care about those. This one will still have the 3-inch. This one will not. That one's too big. Let's use the tall funnel 3. "26 knots. Can I go to tall funnel 1? Oh, that barely affects it. That'll be too much. Half a knot by 200 tons. What to add? A little bit of belt extended, and I think we're done with this design. We're just a hair shy on the engine efficiency. Yeah, those funnels don't have any slots. I don't want to block these forward-facing 8-inch casemates that are on the they cannot fire in that direction. There's a superstructure in that. What is this nonsense? Could do something like this, maybe. Subtract the belt extended. 1.4 inches on the secondary, so that's lightly armored. There we go. Within 1 ton. And it's perfectly balanced. Accuracy is good, hull form is good, speed is decent. Let's go. No changes, like we have tons of anti-torp protection, triple bottoms. Like, the only thing I could think of is to cut back on some of this. Turning slowdown, I don't like that. Hurts like torpedo bulges. It's what it is. It's half damage from torpedoes. I'm going to count on the triple bottom to take care of it. Actually, with 7.5 on that, we get down it just a little bit. Add that to the belt. Inch belt. Yeah, let's do it. Is it silly? A little bit. $22. Too much. There we go. Within 3 tons, still perfectly balanced. And we've reduced the amount of turning slowdown and acceleration balances that we get, while still maintaining almost 50% resistance for torpedo damage. Let's see how it works out. And we're back. Here's our totals for the moment. Enemy spotted to the north. We want to take it easy with the torpedoes. Heavy cruisers do not have torpedoes. We want you to be 30 knots, tight formation. Light cruiser is a screen. And then we can use these ones as scouts. And I don't want them to be shy with torpedoes. What range do they have? 12.7, 8.4. You'll be aggressive with your torpedoes. What range are ours? 12.2. Yeah, they can be aggressive too. Same heavy cruiser all the way across? Yes. The mighty Shung Feng. Everyone thought they were crazy for having such a split battery. Those days of semi-dreadnoughts were over. Could have an all-main caliber battery. Environmentals, about average, meaning a malice of like less than 10%. I've changed my mind. No. You know what? Scout. And you will follow the cruisers. I'll keep the destroyers in reserve. Even the light cruiser, I changed my mind. Follow. Follow. Everybody's in line. What's the range? 10 kilometers, good grief. Wherever this is, we're decimating it. It is the beginning of the transports. So we can close in just fine. We see transports. Don't throw torpedoes. That goes for you guys too. Still nothing but transports. Well, this is gonna be quick. I think that's just because of how they arranged their formation. Still nothing but transports. I imagine the escorts are up here. They should have been coming at us or something like that. Or the scenario we had in mind. But the scenario generator doesn't really give us very many choices. So I think the one objective is definitely going to be achieved quickly. Turn off the main caliber. We don't need to be doing that. We have 8-inch secondaries, use them. And we're back, having destroyed the entire convoy because their escorts abandoned them. How shameful. Turn our torpedoes back on. And the main guns. And we'll close in to take care of the escorts who so shamefully ran away from their wards. Like, this did not at all go as I expected. I was just planning on keeping the light cruiser and destroyers ready to close in on the... Really? Torpedoes? Close in on the convoy. I didn't want to waste them. Destroyers ready to dive in and take on the main fleet if needed. With the level of armor we have, I pretty much decided, you know what, we're fine. Let's change tack. Those foolishly launched torpedoes. Just turn them off. We'll save our future launches. Whatever this is, which appears to be a destroyer, nope, that's a light cruiser. I wanted to avoid torpedoes. A counter launch. Speaking of counter launch, make sure it's the hardest possible turn we can do. Once we hit about 45 degrees, we'll shift it. That should avoid it neatly. And that is a heavy cruiser. Not for long though. We'll look at their log. Yeah, she's just taking a pummeling. We have something over there. I'm most interested in the two battleships, old though they may be. And we'll go heading about here. What are you? Like light cruisers or destroyers? We'll send the heavy cruisers off that direction. And Nokogiri is done. Not battle cruiser. I love the automatic identification. Take a look at our damage so far. Looks like we took a 4-inch. The main tower. That's not the main tower. Must be something further down. Ooh, we've got a 14-inch hit on a heavy cruiser. Oh, that was the Nokogiri. No, we hit one of the battleships. Turn deck. There it is. Get perpendicular. Akanagi. We'll have the escorts take on their escorts. Oh, ammo detonation. The back half of their ship is just an inferno. That was with the cruiser's 9-inch too. 11-inch did another ammo detonation midships. He's done. Let's turn back. No, she's not done. She's stabilized. No, she's still kind of flooding. Nope. She's fine. We do need a little more flooding. That might do it. A little bit more flooding. Yeah, she's done. We'll deliberately focus on the other heavy cruiser. What is her torpedo range? 6 kilometers. What range are we at? 5.5. We could see torpedoes. Checking on the heavy cruisers. Get perpendicular. Couple 11s and a 14. There's the next main caliber round. No avail. Six inches of armor. Yeah, we do need our main caliber rounds. I mean, we don't need it. Torpedo. High speed screws from the Tokiwa. There we go, 14-inch hit. Over penetration on the stern. Still a hit. 14-inch is nothing to ignore. More torpedoes. We have good torpedo spotting. I'm liking this. Let's aim for the forward battleship. That's going to be interesting with this spread. What is our current speed? 25 knots. We'll be fine. This is a light cruiser. Let's get the secondary shifted over. We actually do have a good angle on them. Primaries can stay on the heavy cruiser. Probably take this light cruiser out fairly quickly. Yeah, we're just racking up the hits. Pummeling them. That's a destroyer over there. Okay. Hard over. Torpedoes. Shift right click. We'll launch them. It's not a good angle for them, but we'll do it. Tokiwa goes down. Let's focus on the Yodo here. Shift our rudder. A little close. Their torpedoes will hit us if they can launch. Oh dear. Launch torpedoes where angle out. The Yangwei may be done for. Let's focus on the Isokaze. Torpedoes. We will avoid them, maybe? Oh, the Yangwei just barely makes it. Ah, she took torpedoes. Come on, let's not get too far into the rest of them. Take the Yangwei, and we will detach them. You can head on home. Lost sight of the destroyer. The destroyer went down. That's right. Isokaze sinks due to heavy flooding. Another set of torpedoes coming out. Let's now parallel their course. Actually, you know what? We should follow the Shangfeng. That light cruiser is asking for trouble. Donk. Got their light cruiser though. And that practically looks like a explosion. And it looks like everything they fired is gonna miss. Outstanding. Oh no, there's a second round. Where are you going? Alright, stop focusing on them. Let's get the guns firing at the appropriate targets. How are you not down? Take a closer look at our opponents. A long pre-dreadnought, or semi-dreadnought. Actually, it is a dreadnought. 3 centerline turrets, 4 side turrets, 8-inch up forward, and then 4s and 3s. Interesting design, just as bizarre as ours. Perhaps less so. Kashiwara is down. Take a look at their angle and let's try to match it as we outspeed them. Ashidate is almost done. Otowa is pretty damaged. Let's accelerate time. Wait for the lucky hit we know we're gonna get. About 6% accuracy with various main calibers. Penetration of the belt is not likely. Got a hit on us. Same ship, forward and aft. Paco and Shoyo. 14-inch stern belt extended. Let's slow it down a little bit. We are at 5 kilometers. Go out just a little bit more. See them in action for a little bit. Ooh, bounce. 3 hits, 14-inch. Looks like back aft. A little bit more forward and a little bit more forward. Yeah, aft, amidships, and forward. Two more 14-inch mid-belt. Accuracy is rapidly improving. 16-inch in the stern belt. Penetration. 400 damage. which is why we have the 16-inch. The 14s are doing 100 with 100 to 150 with penetrations. 16-inch, such a bigger shell. 400 damage. There we go. More 14-inch hits. Another 14-inch. Take a look at this side. She's going down by starboard. Couple more 14-inch hits. And she's gonna flood. Dunsky. Let's do a hard turn. Save the torpedoes. We'll see if we can... We fired them already. Oh wow. So certain. Sitting at 3 kilometers. Their guns will have some difficulty penetrating at 3 kilometers. Slow things down so we can watch a little bit closer. Mostly 14-inch hits. Maybe I should have just done 14-inch gun all around. Trying to avoid not a sluggish ship for a battleship. She's pretty nimble. Torpedo detonation amidships, right in the engine room. 14-inch hit on the funnel and the stern belt. Yeah, this is pretty much done. Just got the angle right now, but at this range we'll get an increased level of ricochets, but we're still going to get penetrations. Oh wow. Torpedo on the Ottawa, or Ottawa. Stern belt extended. Looks like it'll be flooding again, probably. How do we look? Oh yeah, you can see all the... Yeah, there was an impact here, but we didn't care. Not even a partial 10. Just kind of thunk into the side. You can see though, the disadvantage of having a split main battery is we're never quite maximizing our accuracy. We're never firing for effect. Yeah, there's a couple blast marks, some charring, but most of this is just impacts. Not even truly craters. That's an awesome view of seeing everything. Mostly we've been hitting the stern. Let me check her aspect. Wow, she's not doing good. Let's cut across her bow if we can. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't really need those. Up forward, 11-inch hit, 16 in the stern, 8-inch, multiple mid-belt penetrations. It's over. The 8-inch are penetrating. "14-inch penetrations. Turret explosion. She is a wreck. And there goes that one. Thank you for the suggestion, Michael Hintz. I apologize that the scenario generator didn't really work with us too well on that one. But it was still interesting and fun. And a total victory, that's for sure. I don't think we even lost a single ship, just some damage. But with that, that'll take us to the end of this episode. I'm looking forward to getting back into the academy with some suggestions. Try out things. We'll see. We'll see. Like, I have my ideas on how I would want to do things, but I want to see what people say. It'll be interesting. And with that, you all have a good one. Take care.